Welcome to your TGIF Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, talking sports, more from our conversation with BTS President Rico Archer, just ahead of the World Athletics Championship set to take place in Tokyo, Japan next weekend. Archer speaking candidly about the team, addressing the absence of the country's two biggest sprint superstars, Shawnee Miller-Weibo and Stephen Gardner.
I think that in all things, there's a season, Shawnee and Stephen Gardner would ordinarily be described as superheroes. Superheroes in a global context, but also in a local and domestic context. But they have their lives, and they're human. There's a human quality about them to say that, listen, I have a family. I'm affected when my family, when something happens to my family, or I'm affected when I have to take care of my family. In the case of Shawnee, we all know that, motherhood has been a priority for her, as it should be. So she's been dealing with managing her family affairs as a part of her growth and a new dimension to her life. I think that that's a good thing. Stephen Gardner, with the passing of his father, in fact, this weekend, they will be putting him to rest. It's a very sobering time for him. I know that they've had a very, very close relationship. And so, again, it's the human part of people that we have to appreciate as well. And
that aside, Archer says he expects the country to have great representation at the championships.
And while we will not have a relay team, I think if you go back in history, with a 15-member team, this probably will be the largest individual team that we will be carrying to the World Championships. So at least you'll get to see more athletes representing each respective event.
So on track, the University of the Bahamas' track program kicking off this year's competition with two cross-country teams in action, competing at the Kaiser University Flagship Invitational this morning. Levin Joseph with the best time for the men's team on the 5K course. His time, he finished in 18 minutes and 1/10 of a second to place 38th out of 72 competitors.
Plan was to run more comfortable than usual. I didn't want to get out too fast and then ending up, not being able to finish towards the end. So it was a good race. I think it was a good race.
On the women's side, UB cross-country newcomer Bernicia Nelson led the team with a 25-minute finish in the women's 5K event. Naja Mortimer was second in 26 minutes, and Sienna Mackey was third in 27:40.
It was kind of rough for my first time because I'm still getting used to running long distance, like running cross-country on the whole. But during the race, I started off with the crew. They pulled away. I kept going. As I went on, I passed a lot of other females, and I just kept going.
And schools are back in session, which means school sports are on the horizon. After its inaugural season, the BAIS hoping to build on its baseball program. San Antonio sports team catching up with the head coach over at Queens College, who gives us an outlook of what to expect this year.
Well, definitely, we're glad to have the kids back, and we're certainly doing our preparation. And what we're doing here with our junior program is we're just trying to build off. Last year, we finished fourth, we made the playoffs, and we lost a very good St. Anne's junior boys team that, won the inaugural championship. And so we just want to build off of that. We have a lot of great kids that came in from our 6th grade, as well as some kids that came in from other schools.
And that's been your TGIF Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles. Enjoy your weekend.